Hey there, guys. This is Sam from GamesRapture.com. And first of all, a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far. I really appreciate you subscribing. Make sure that you comment on the videos so I know what to improve on, and send me comments and messages about people you'd like to see interviewed as well. I do have sort of a list in my head planned out, but a lot of the people I'll be getting from you guys, so a lot of the channels that I'm going to interview, the ideas are going to come from you. As you may know, I've got Jason from 3 Kilobytes, who is hopefully going to come on soon. He's said he's definitely going to do it, so stay tuned for that one. And also Jumble Junkie, who I was introduced to by Euroviewin. So thank you very much to Andrew from Euroviewin for introducing me to his channel. It's a really great channel, and he's agreed to come along and have an interview as well. So that will be coming soon as well. And there's a lot of different channels that I've contacted, and they're sort of pending, I guess, pending a response. So I won't tell you exactly who that is until I get a positive response back. But yeah, just make sure you send me messages, comment on the videos, what to improve, and also different channels that you'd like to see interviewed as well. In terms of today's interview, as you guys probably know, I'm part of GamesRapture.com, and GamesRapture.com was co-founded by someone who, in my opinion, is one of the best on YouTube, and I'm sure if you're from the website that you'll know a lot about him already. I'm of course talking about Whity, who is from YouTube channel UltimateChance, and I'm very glad to say that Whity joins me today. So Whity, first of all, a big thanks for coming along, and I know this has been a long time coming, so it's good to finally get you on the show.
Definitely, I can't wait. It's going to be a great interview. All my fans that are checking it out. Here we go, an hour-long bout, so a lot of information.
Indeed. So why don't we just start off? I know a lot of people probably come from the website, know everything about your channel, but why don't you just start off with a little introduction to your channel for those viewers who maybe haven't seen it before.
Okay, so the channel I have now, UltimateChance, is actually the second YouTube channel that I've had. The first one got taken down, and we can go over that more later on.
Yeah.
But just to give you a quick rundown, what I mainly focus on is gaming reviews on my YouTube channel. The idea came from just boredom, and it just kind of grew from that. And I guess you can say I took a little bit of Angry Video Game Nerd, because he was not an inspiration, but someone I watched back in like 2006 or whenever he first came out. Enjoyed him. I like to get angry at video games because you could just yell at them, say you want to destroy them and all that good stuff. And hold on one second.
Just say one of you.
That was Megan, just so you know.
Hey, Megan.
That's her introduction to everything. Is hi, asshole. Put that in the video just so people know how she really says hi to everybody. But my main channel is basically focusing on reviews, but once in a while I like to throw blogs out there on random stuff like music, books, and all that other stuff. But we also have a website. I'm just going to go over this real fast just so people get an idea. I started with my partner, Megan, who can say something. Say something. So,
what are you doing?
We're doing an interview.
Oh. Why does your Skype look different
Just
than mine?
describe the website real fast. What do we do on the website?
It's IGN, but better.
Okay, so we don't get copyrighted sued. It's a website that provides information on top of giving you reviews, blogs, and just basically giving the staff's personal opinion on all gaming stuff. So that's what the website is there. It's kind of provides you with an IGN type experience, except that we curse. We don't care. But that's basically what the website is, and now you know, most people who are watching this know what my YouTube is. So that's basically what we provide: games, all stuff you can want on games, from reviews to information.
Yeah, we'll go into the website a bit later on. We'll start off by asking you why you started your YouTube channel. What was the reason why you decided to put your first video up on YouTube?
The very first channel I had, basically I was sitting there with my friend Alex. We were just chilling, watching TV, and he's like, "Damn, you have a lot of games." And I was like, "Yeah, I do." So we put in MotorStorm. We started playing it. He's like, and we were making videos before that with just me and my friends, and we're just like, "Oh, fuck it, let's record this and review it." And it was like a 12-minute review on nonsense. I don't know. We were just messing around. Alex was making a bunch of sexual jokes, and it was fun. And for some reason, people really kind of liked it. I mean, we were only getting like 10 views every day, so it wasn't anything special. But just those 10 views and those 3 comments a month were awesome.
Yeah,
And
and that was on a separate channel to
that
the one
yeah,
you've
that
got at
was
the moment.
on yeah, that was on Whity the Reviewer, which was my first channel before YouTube decided to destroy it. And it just started out like that for fun, and then it grew. Once I get into the Sonic review, Sonic '06, it exploded.
Yeah.
They just loved the idea of me trashing games, and then from then on it just kept growing and growing into more professional type reviews, more going over good and bad games, and then people just seemed to like it, so I continued to do it.
So what happened with the YouTube trashing your last channel then?
Well, basically, UltimateChance, the original owner of the channel I now use, he was making video reviews. I was making video reviews. We both were doing really well. When Saints Row 2 came around, both of us put up a review, easily getting like 35,000 views in less than 2 days.
Yeah.
And it was just insane how much we were getting, in terms of views. And he was like, I want to shut down my channel. And I was like, well, that kind of sucks because the competition is good between us. A lot of fans like both of us. And he's like, well, I'm going to shut it down, but what I can do for you is give you this Fallout review, put it on your channel. And it was out a day early, the review.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, yeah, let's do it. I put it up, literally got, no joke, 20,000 views in like a day.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy shit. And I was really happy about it. I didn't even get to read the comments. I was just really happy. And then I went to work. I came home and I go on YouTube and it says this channel is no longer available. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was so mad. And I didn't even get to read this apparently 452 comments on Fallout alone. And I was just really mad. And I tried to get in contact with YouTube and they just denied it, blah, blah, blah. And UltimateChance, like, you know what? This is my fault. He had almost as many subscribers as I did. He had about 10,000. I had like 13,000.
Yeah.
And he's like, here, take my channel. I'm going to get rid of it. I took it. And basically that's how Whitey now owns UltimateChance's channel.
Okay, so I guess Whity the Reviewer was the name you wanted, and you got, so I've always wondered why Ultimate Chance, because I didn't really see the connection, but that's how the name came about then.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, people always ask, why the fuck are you named Whitey and then your channel's called UltimateChance? And I was like, well, because I inherited the channel. I was going to make my own channel from start, but from 0 to 13,000 was like a huge drop, and I didn't want to lose all that.
Yeah, so now everyone knows. And you've done quite recently, I guess, in a couple of months ago, I think you started re-uploading your old interviews. Were they all from your first channel as well?
Yeah, most of those were from my old channel. A few from CGR because we just had a lot of fun doing those. I wanted people to experience reviews that they maybe didn't check out or weren't a part of my subscribers list back then.
Yeah.
And yeah, it really is just fun uploading those retro reviews because it's just so funny to watch my old style with Motor Store. I can't get over how shit that review was, but it was just so fun doing it back then. So I really like seeing the change and the more professionalist, how much better I got at it.
Yeah. And when you started your YouTube channel and that first review you put up, did you have sort of a direction you wanted to go, or was that just sort of for a joke and you didn't expect to grow your channel and then it suddenly kicked off? Or did you, when you started uploading, did you think sort of you were gonna make it big, you were gonna put up loads of reviews, or was it just that one you wanted to put up?
I have to be honest, my first channel I ever made was called, and I am not racist, this was really 5 people. Arabs, and our channel was basically just all us fucking around and playing and doing stupid shit and just kind of doing prank calls and all that. And we had about 25 subscribers, and after like 3 months, and it was fun. So then I wanted to create a different channel. I dropped out of high school back then. I was just waiting to go to college. I had a whole year, and I was like, damn, I play a lot of games. And this was when Resistance came out. I was like, why don't I just take these games and start reviewing them, give my opinion on them? And I put the camera in front of my TV, and I did it just for fun. That was my original idea, just to have videos up and kind of laugh with a few people.
Yeah.
And as soon as the Sonic one hit, it was like everybody just really jumped on, and I was getting like 5, 6 comments a day. And that was, to me, that was a lot then. And I was just like, awesome. And then I would do this thing where I would say, you know what? From this next week on, I'm uploading 2 reviews a day.
Yeah.
And I would literally throw, I remember my Transformers review. I remember Final Fantasy VII Degree of Cerberus or whatever that piece of shit was called. And I was just throwing out reviews. And it was just all for fun. I had no idea where it would go. And honestly, the first 3 months, it went nowhere, really. It went like from 50 subscribers to maybe like 70. I was like, whatever. And I don't know what review it was. I know Sonic helped a lot, but it must have been another review. And bam, it was like from 75 to like 275 in a week.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whoa. And I was like, wow, it would be so awesome if I got to 1,000, because I used to make thank you videos for every 50.
Oh, okay.
I was like, imagine. And then in a month, I went to 1,000. I was like, let's just keep going. And, I always thank the fans, because that's why I continue, really, I think.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to stop when my first channel got taken down. But then all these people, they're like, oh, thank God I found your channel again. And that to me is just something like, wow, these people not so much depend, but they enjoy my reviews. And I wanted to continue to make sure they're, getting entertained.
Yeah. And now that you've got a bigger fan base than you had then, what's your vision for the future of your channel? Is it just sort of continue making reviews, or is there some other direction you can see yourself going in?
Yeah, see this, I mean, I love my view count and subscribe count for obviously a lot of reasons. One is that it's basically become a community. Like, I feel like when I talk to these guys, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, they're like part of the gaming community that I can relate to, talk about stuff with. And then I can use the subscriber count to help other people. Like sometimes I throw upcoming artists on there. Yeah. And to me, that's great. First of all, you're helping these people. There's people that watch my videos to get new artists to listen to. And you're helping the new artists get, more shown out there, whatever it's called. I can't even think of the word right now. Yeah. But basically, it's to help. And where I want to go with it is just, I want to continue making reviews for sure, but I really love working on the website and growing as a information kind of thing for people to just check out every day and like, oh wow, this is happening, or that's coming out, or this has a release date. But my main focus is definitely continue on making reviews and always improving on my style. I think now with the scripts, I've gotten even better. I don't use basically 150,000 times. I don't say every 2 seconds. I kind of just have a focus now, and I think that really improved it. And I think anybody who's been watching me since my camera days, where I just used the camera to record, can see how much I've improved. And I hope I just keep doing that. I just keep improving my reviews.
Yeah, so you're talking about improving. When did you have a point where you decided that you would become more professional, if you like, that you'd put a bit more effort in? You'd obviously, now you have the script, but as your channel was small then, was there a decision that you made to make it more professional and try and get it out there to more people?
Yes. Back in, like I said, I was out of school, and at that moment I didn't have a job, and I was just making videos with the camera I had, and that was a lot of fun. But then people were like, oh, you have to get a capture card. You have to get a capture card. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. That shit costs money. It's $90. I didn't have a job. Once I got that second, or was it third job, or I think it was my third job, I got enough money to buy. I could buy whatever I want. So I bought a capture card. I bought more games. And I think that's when my professionalism in terms of quality of the videos went up a lot more. I was still just my random self talking about games, sometimes just playing the game and talking at the same time, even though I was recording the footage. It didn't make sense. I barely cut up the footage. Yeah. I was just still freestyling it. And then people wanted more. They wanted, if I'm going to talk about a part of the game, like, oh, wow, these graphics are amazing, they want to see that part that's amazing. Yeah. So then I started getting certain footage from different areas of the game, cutting it up and putting it to present it. And then people wanted HD. Fucking HD thing cost $280. So I was like, oh my God. But back then I had a job. I wasn't really worried about money. I was still living at home. I bought the HD thing. If people want more now, honestly, with the job I have, I barely could pay rent. So this is basically the most professional you can get, as long as it doesn't cost more money.